Hello and welcome to this edition of Let's Talk About It with my wonderful guest today is Khatira. Khatira was a medical doctor actually, and she's made some transition in her life, and she's no longer, well, you're still a medical doctor, but you're not practicing that, right?
Yes, true.
Okay.
For
Give me a little bit of your history.
Sure. First of all, thank you for having me over here.
Absolutely.
I am so excited. And absolutely, I'm originally from Azerbaijan, Baku, formerly known Soviet Union. So, by trade, I'm a medical doctor. I
Okay.
practice as a pediatrician, and I had the specialty as a pulmonologist and tuberculosis specialist in my country.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, what an interesting career. Now, from what I've understood, basically reading your bio information, you've transitioned from medical doctor to,
Wow. Well, from medical doctor to the actual wellness coach.
wellness coach.
Yes.
Okay.
And on the side, I had my massage therapy business as well.
Okay. So a woman of many trades.
Yes. Well, what I believe in a health and helping people to feel better, look better, and being good and true to their own body.
Okay.
It's my passion. So, since going back to you know, pursuing my medical degree and
Yes.
proven in the United States, it was a little challenge with two toddlers.
Okay.
I took different route,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is entrepreneurship.
Right. Now I know there was something that in reading your bio information, there was something that happened or took place that made you transition from one thing to the next.
Yes. Well, about 19 years ago, I gave up my medical practice. So I
Okay.
came here and I was, stay home taking care of
The
my
kids.
little kids. Yes.
Yeah.
And life sometimes takes the turn that you don't expect, you don't plan for it.
Right.
And it's happened to me. I did not expect it, but happened. And I had a choice to stay, be miserable, and show my kids what is the life about it, or just take a stand for myself for who I am and being true to myself and, breaking the chain and allowing my kids to see they can stand up for themselves too.
I think that's wonderful. And a lot of
Yeah.
times in life, when different things take place in our lives, it forces us to go a different direction.
Absolutely.
And we have to be okay with that direction. And we have to trust that direction. And I always call that God's gentle nudging. A lot of times God just gently nudges us into other directions because a lot of times if we're operating in our own self, we won't make the moves that we're supposed to make. So a lot of times things have to happen to shake us up a little bit to make the transitions that we need to make. So obviously that's what you've done.
Yes, yes.
Which leads me to my next thing, which is the next profession that you've chosen, which happens to be life coaching,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Well, my self-discovery, it started about 13, 14 years ago.
Okay.
And this is my journey when it started, journey to the life coaching. And I would not say it's a journey to the life coaching, it's a journey to acknowledging and accepting who I was and just allow myself to be that,
Okay.
to give other people the gift that,
Okay.
they have to see it and be it.
Right.
So yeah, and I started coaching as I was having my business on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I started coaching as a volunteer for the company. There is a self-growth company in Houston.
Okay.
And for about 8, 9 years,
Mm-hmm.
I did the coaching. I loved it, loved it, loved. Yeah,
Yeah.
because what I learned few years back, very wise man told me, God designed the path for us
Mm-hmm.
to get from one direction to another one easily, smoothly. Life has to be joyful.
Yes.
Where, as a human beings, what do? We go, oh, let me try this one. Let me try this one. We go zigzag, zigzag. So it's true for everybody. So for me as well. And it got to the point I cannot ignore that. I cannot resist to what God is keep telling me.
Right. You have to move forward now.
Absolutely. Now it takes just the trust and moving forward.
I think that's fantastic. So tell me this, Khatira. What's one of the biggest challenges when you're actually coaching somebody to better their lives? What's one of the biggest challenges that you face?
Oh, that I want to tell them what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't because they have to see it for themselves. My
Okay.
purpose here is guiding them, and I have the incredible ability to ask the right questions.
Okay.
I don't design them; it just come up, arises as I'm speaking with you, the client,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in the moment, everything in the moment, and there is no one question is the same to another one.
Wow.
So once they get what they really want,
Uh-huh.
they got it.
Okay.
But the challenge is to just like holding it and so like, oh, let me just give it to you.
Right, right. Because you want to take control when you know that
Oh, yeah.
when you're armed with the information that you're armed with, you want to take control, but they have to see those things for themselves.
Yeah, and the thing is sometimes you want for somebody so much,
Yes.
then they can see that,
Mm-hmm.
and you can push away if you do that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they have to see it and they have to get there themselves, but I'm here to guide them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically help them reach their destiny
Absolutely, yes.
through the gift that you have.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
thankful to God for that.
What a wonderful gift to have. And not only that, but it's a big responsibility as well.
Um, I would say that's a mission that I have.
Okay.
Responsibility to me is nobody, neither me, would take a responsibility for anybody. I'm responsible for my own life.
Mm.
But what I can do, I have the mission, I have the gift to take you from where you are to where you want to go with ease and grace. It's a challenge. I did it. You can do it too.
Wow. And you know what? I'm so glad you said that. I always want to encourage, inspire, and motivate people on this show. And I think you're doing a great job of that today. Yes. So tell me, what's next for you?
Wow. Next, well, I'm launching a brand new website right now, and not
Okay.
right now, it's already launched.
Okay.
And I developed this amazing program. I call Yourself. And self stands for soul, express, and life freely. So your soul, express, and life freely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soul expressing life freely. Self.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, okay. And so we're going to make sure that our studio audience, of course, gets more information before the show's over with to find out a little bit more about this amazing life coach, Khatira. And we certainly thank you for joining us. And we have so much more to talk about on this show. We have another business entrepreneur that's going to come up in just a moment. And you're going to learn a little bit more about insurance as well. So we're going to get more information to you on this wonderful guest, Khatira, and her life coaching skills and abilities and talents and all that good stuff before the show ends. Until next